Hi, my name is Maria Jose Cisneros, and I am going to tell you the legend of the whale in the Houska Castle. This legend is part of the Prague ghost stories. So to begin with, this castle is located in Prague. Prague is said to be the most haunted city in Europe. Due to its rich history of plagues, invasions, and executions, people believe that some spirits of people who were killed and died in Prague still prevail in some parts of the city. The Houska Castle is a Gothic castle located in the north of Prague, in an area surrounded by forests and mountains, far from any commercial route. Something interesting about this castle is that it was built without access to drinking water. This is a very important icon of Prague, and that's why it has many different legends and different versions, but as I already mentioned, I am going to tell you the legend of the whale in the Houska Castle. This story dates back to the 9th century, when a group of people decided to build a fort of wood in that area. The problem started when a very big stone that was supporting this fort broke, creating a crack. This crack is also known as the well. People started noticing that from that crack, hell creatures began to come out. These creatures were described as half humans and half animals. And when they came out of this crack, they caused a lot of damages to people, animals, and also to the crops. This crack started to terrify a lot of people, and that's why in many occasions they tried to fill it with stones and with earth, but it was a bottomless well. They could never fill it. Years later, they built the Houska Castle on the top of this crack to contain the evil and that no creatures could come out again. They put thick bricks, and the chapel to San Miguel was built just on top of this crack. The legend says that when the castle was already built, they offered a group of prisoners forgiveness to several condemned to death in exchange for going down to the well and telling them what is inside this well. Just one of them accepted, and when he had only a few seconds down there, he began to scream desperately, and when they took him up, he was 30 years older. This surprised everyone, and he said that he would rather be executed than going down there again. Hundreds of years later, during the 30-year War, in the 17th century, a band of assailants occupied the castle. It is said that the leader of this band, which name was Oronto, was a black warlock. And the horrible practices that they made in the castle worried a lot of people who lived nearby this castle. That's why two hunters decided to kill him. To kill the leader. When the leader was in his laboratory, the hunters shot them, killing him. And that's how the band abandoned the castle. And in 1938, the Nazis occupied this castle. People still don't know why Hitler decided to occupy this castle, since the location of the castle wasn't strategic. And when they left the castle, they erased all type of evidence. So the reason why they took the castle is unknown. But it is believed that Hitler decided to take the castle to find the door to hell. Right now, there is no more evidence of what has happened in the castle, and it is believed that the well is still there, but anyone has proved it recently. And that's the end of this legend. I hope you like it.